I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin banging. Yesterday, we talked about it would be bullish to see a daily close above this resistance level, where we explained that you have your candle and then long wick reversal to the downside. We got that close to the upside. Actually, you had some really good news this morning. CPI came out, and very good to see inflation continue to fall down to 6.5%, which we'll get to in just a second. So right now, RSI is way overbought on the daily chart. However, I've got actually a weekly chart. Let me pull it up real quick in the group that was posted. All right, so if you look at the RSI, this is the RSI of Bitcoin. This is the 1 hour, the 4 hour. You see these are overbought, 12-hour overbought, dailies overbought. So there's ideas where you know, it would be healthy to get some kind of pullback. But since 2021 peak, you've had a 2-year downtrend on the RSI, and it's been broken. It's been broken on the weekly time frame. When this happens, you do see a lot of upside for Bitcoin. So there's definitely some things that need to happen. You know, there's a lot of hype today because, again, market expectations were hit as far as inflation goes. What the Fed is doing is raising the rates, and they slowed how fast they're raising the rates, and it's continuing to work. So there's an idea where they even pause the rate hikes and just work on a slow landing for the market. You know, so that would be very bullish for stocks and crypto. But again, this weekly RSI breakout, this falling wedge, very good sign for macro ideas. Again, you take the measured move by measuring this distance. And so, I mean, there could be a lot of upside out of this price action. We went through a year of getting destroyed, and now there's some buyers. And we talked about yesterday, the whales jumped in, and we saw it because Grayscale came in, shoot up 12% because the whales started buying. When I say whales, Grayscale is one of the biggest whales. Obviously, people in the stock market buy through Grayscale, and they started buying. And so you want to see, okay, so here you've got some resistance. This resistance stopped this price action, and then this resistance, same resistance, right, is the price action still here above here. The daily closes shortly. You want to see a daily candle close above this level? Even better. The next resistance up is going to be tough, but it would be bullish to get a pullback to this level and a bounce, because that would just give more upside momentum. Look, you got the daily 200 simple moving average right overhead. Like, things can turn around quickly, but again, be perfectly healthy for some type of pullback. Shorts got completely wrecked. Shorts are getting squeezed here. You know, we talked about an idea about a week ago where you had this inverse head and shoulders, and then here you're building a double bottom. Will the breakout happen above here, and will that lead to upside? And so obviously news has been part of it. Like, you had this huge green candle, and that helped. Okay, if news would have came in going the other direction, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. So this is the Bitcoin 8-hour chart, and you've got, again, key support. So why is it key support? Key support, this level. Why is it key support? Because you've got bounce, 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 bounce. So this was the floor. Now it's the floor as well. It was the ceiling. It was the ceiling. The ceiling's been broken. Okay. And so even though you're overbought, you want, it's okay to see a pullback and then a bounce. You do not want to lose this level. If you come back down here and lose this level, this is a bull trap. Sell, short the market, period. Right? Be able to trade both ways or sell closure positions. You do not want this to fail. Yeah, this is a ton of support right here. This is a ton of support. There is no way the bulls should lose this level. Huge sign of weakness if the bulls lose this level, right? Massive bull trap. Okay, so just be careful of that scenario. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. So this person, he's got $15,000 in profits on his MEXC account in the last 5 days. Bitcoin perp, this trade up, he 10x'd his money. This is the guy watch Bitcoin and Litecoin, made 50% and 75%. This person, I'm like, are you serious? He said, I'm speechless, Chris. Officially marks the day which I turned $50. He started with $50. From $50 to $949 in 3 weeks. Now he's got $1,000. Let's just say 10x is that to 10,000, and he hits bull market. This guy's going to be a millionaire, and I'll keep you updated on this. This is how the money is made in crypto. You have to make money, and you need guidance. I've got such a strong team. I mean, we're doing one-on-one Q&A videos. Like, there's so much amazing learning happening in the group, and we're nailing all the bangers. This was from one day. This is from today. 10, 13, 14, 23, 26, 27, 29, 30, 158%, 177%, 205%, 377%. Had so many people rejoining the group, coming back to where the money is made. We're going to continue the discount. So right now it's 60% off if you pay in crypto, and an additional $100 off to make sure you're in the best setups, period. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. This is the Bitcoin 1 hour chart we talked about, the break and retest, and this thing just went all the way up here to we saw $19,000 Bitcoin today for a little bit. So again, retraces are common. So it's the weekend. Once Bitcoin slows down, and it has already, and it starts moving sideways, you'll see money move from Bitcoin. People start moving into the altcoins. We just need Bitcoin to hold this level and consolidate, move sideways. And that'll give altcoin momentum. We've got a double bottom on the total 2, which is a huge idea for tons of upside for more altcoins. CPI, inflation falls to 6.5. The government is continuing to raise the rates. If you have any cash in a bank account, you can go the T-bills, treasury bills, bonds are paying like 4+% interest. So if the most important thing here is the ES1 had these previous little breakouts. And so this is S&P. This is like a representative of the stock market, right? You had this previous like breakout and then fail. You had this huge breakout and then fail. These bull traps go completely the opposite direction. So you do not want to see this break down into this pattern. So make sure and watch stocks for this. If it does, then you shorten the market, period. DXY, this is the dollar. The dollar dumped. The dollar is in a downtrend. Dollar is getting weaker. I told you yesterday, this would bring upside to stocks, crypto, altcoins, Bitcoin, money, and exactly what happened. Total 2. But before we talk about this, SEC charges Gemini and Genesis with unregistered securities offering. So I want to keep up on this because probably going to be slap on the wrist, pay a fine. If they were smart, they'd just say, okay, here's your money. Sorry, we won't do it again. And then it just goes away, right? And that's the best way. The SEC just wants their piece of the pie. Total 2. This is huge. You've got a double bottom breakout right here. This has to hold. If this continues higher, you're going to pull another 11% out of large caps. Really large caps, you can pull 11% on average. Some will do 20, some will do 30, some will do 40. Small caps, the gem picks. A lot of people are asking me if it's a gem pick season. There's one idea where we could get 5 weeks of upside out of the small caps. The second alternative, depending on how this Bitcoin action plays out, is end of March 23rd. And so we're right here at a point where this thing could take off. And again, gem pick city happens. It all starts here. Everything that needed to happen is happening. alt season imminent. So there's one crypto analyst that says, hey, it looks like this metric historically signaled massive rallies. Everybody else is calling it, and if enough people call it, then there's enough buyers, and you'll see these rallies based on, hey, this, where the attention goes, the money flows. And so this is one of the best times to make money in crypto. If this continues higher and Bitcoin can hold, again, there's going to be a lot of money made. Bear market, still bearish market. It hasn't turned around. Macro upside, not guaranteed. But these rallies, again, I quit working because of one of these rallies, 3x Neo, like it was nothing. And Neo at that time was a large cap. If I would have known about the Kucoin small caps, go into the link in the description. Use the VIP link in the description. Supports the channel. Kucoin coins, you'll see your biggest multiples. You'll make the most money. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.